Things over the past 24 hours have, in fact, changed pretty drastically. There's a few things about Shiba Inu that people need to be aware of, and this stuff is looking really good, guys. So first and foremost, you guys may have heard me mention this in my ADA video earlier today if you did listen to that, but we've seen this huge uptick in whale activity. In fact, these whale transactions have surged in a big way. We are more than double for the average for what we've seen throughout 2024. And for example, yesterday, 321 $100,000 transactions or more versus 81 the prior day. So whales are back in a big way. They are accumulating. We can see that in the charts, right? They have pushed things to the upside. So we're looking really good in that stance. What we've also seen is this increase in optics too. Shiba Inu has actually climbed into the top 5 mentions on Reddit, which is exciting. Not a ton of mentions, but people are buzzing about SHIB again, which is very exciting. Now, this is where things get really, really cool. We've talked about this removal of Shiba Inu supply. I've said before that, there will be periods where supply increases as people deposit into exchanges to try to take profit. Well, with this accumulation from whales, we have actually seen a removal of about 1 trillion Shiba Inu from exchanges, a decrease of 1.3%. Now, this may not seem like a lot to some people, but when you start to get back into the stages of FOMO, when we start to get deeper into alt season, when retail is flowing in a big way, this supply not being on exchanges is a big deal. It's a big reason why price can move to the upside very quickly in terms of Shiba Inu. I've said before, when we look at these charts up here, guys, there's not a lot of resistance. There is not a lot we're fighting against, honestly. What we're waiting for is just some of that excitement. We're kind of at the same levels as back here, right? But when you take a look, there was a lot more volatility in here because there was a lot more excitement, a lot more was taking place in the market, so price was moving a little quicker. We're at these same levels. We're fighting what's not really a big point of resistance here at about 4028. We've only tapped it once here recently. We're fighting basically this imaginary line of 4026. And when we do breach this and get into some of these lower levels, it's probably going to be at a time where Bitcoin does in fact emerge here. All right. Unless we get some weird retail spike of hype and excitement that flows into Shiba Inu that makes it break out, it's going to depend on BTC making this move here. And we keep banging our head on it. And maybe we break through today. Maybe we don't. We'll see what institutional money does. If it has enough push, it hasn't the past few days, but things are looking very exciting. And people need to understand that time is very, very quickly running out before things start to go vertical. Now, this is obviously not a guarantee. This is not financial advice. But if you look at market cycles in the past, we're almost in that time where things take off. It's typically around July or so. And if you haven't noticed, some of this retail adoption has happened a little bit earlier. Whales are getting active a little bit earlier. A lot of this capital that's been sitting on the sidelines is getting active a little bit earlier. So it wouldn't surprise me if there are a lot of people that end up getting kind of left behind on these next moves because simply people aren't paying attention. They aren't prepared. They're trying to play games. They're trying to get cute, waiting for the next drop in terms of Shiba Inu, right? Maybe that head and shoulders that we talked about yesterday plays out. We come back down to here, but maybe we don't. Maybe this is SHIB's spot where it just spikes and we never look back here. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Make sure you're paying attention to some of these metrics because there's going to be a point where we're in a very, very different spot than we're at now. So appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.